Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. If you are enjoying the daily crypto updates, make sure you press the like button on the video, and if you want more updates in the future, make sure you also subscribe. The reason I'm saying that is because I provide crypto news every single freaking day, and you want to be part of that. Now, my question of today is, are you still holding crypto? The reason I'm asking, of course, is because the prices went down, and a lot of people must most likely be panicking like crazy, so I just want to ask you guys if you are still holding. Now, first of all, former Ripple's Mccaleb sells 265 million XRP in May so far. So Mccaleb, once more, is one of the co-founders of Ripple and of the XRP ledger. He got gifted a ton of XRP at the start, and he basically made an agreement with Ripple that he can only sell X and X amount every day, and that's exactly what he's doing right now, and that's also what is amounting to this 65 million XRP number. So you might think, Dusty, this is so bad, this is so strange. Well, him selling XRP is actually a good thing. And even though that might intuitively make no sense, the reason it's a good thing that he's selling it is because we'd first of all want it to be in good hands instead of in his hands. Second of all, we'd want it to be done with this downwards pressure. And so since he's almost running out of coins, it's going to be finally, I guess, a bullish thing. And also because it's not actually been bearish or negative that he's been selling. Nobody has ever been able to notice a significant change in him literally having the money or selling the money. So it's only from the point of 4 at which he doesn't have it anymore that people might see a difference in a positive sense. That's actually kind of funny because, once more, in this specific case here, the negative side really doesn't do too much. The positive side, though, is really freaking big. And so we're just pretty excited. There's been some downwards pressure for years. Even though it's not apparent, it's most likely there in the background, right? At least some people know or think about it. And as long as that's gone, I'm happy. And that's going to be happening soon. Now, here's another article which talked about almost the same thing. Here's how much XRP Ripple CTO dumped this month. And there's actually an XRP chart. Made me think about things, but once more, since he's selling every single day, he sold 13.4 million XRP every single day last week. And then this last week, he sold 10.008. And now from today on forward, or Sunday, for me it's already Sunday, for you guys most likely not. From Sunday on forward now, he's actually going to be selling his new amount for the next 7 days or so. No, it's actually specifically 7 days. And we'll see that again in a couple of hours as he's going to sell it. I think it's 8 a.m. Dutch time. I'm not sure about that, though. It's usually always the same. Oh, here we go. 7 a.m. somebody else's time. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe this is GMT, though, right? Because Dutch is maybe +1. Maybe it's 8 a.m. GMT. It's just maybe it's 4 p.m. I'm not exactly sure, but he usually sells at one point of time. And you can see that exactly happened right here. It's just maybe it's the system. Maybe it's automatic, right? I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to work. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much he has left. It says here you got some influx from Ripple. How much he has left, I don't really know. It's in this specific wallet, he has 379 million XRP, but he most likely has another wallet. Actually, I'm quite positive he has another one wallet, and he will be done dumping like somewhere in July or maybe a little bit later as the amount of XRP he's selling has gone down so drastically. Then, David Schwartz was actually on a little bit of a discussion here over on Twitter. First of all, there's a coin which exits scams. DeFi 100 coin exits scams and runs away with $32 million of investors' funds. Website is now updated with the message, "We scammed you guys and you can't do anything about it." Oh, so SEC is what somebody tagged. Did you protect these investors? And Rich says, seriously, Brad, Chris, Larson, and Joe have gotten away with probably a lot more than 32 million by dumping on clueless XRP investors. He says, yep, it's funny. It's funny that people still support Ripple, knowing that the highest level employees are so confident, 100% sarcasm, that they have been selling their personal stashes of XRP, even back when it was 0.20 and 0.30. Yep, it's definitely destined for the world's currency. And David says, the idea that selling is some kind of evil or moral failing is toxic nonsense. There's absolutely no reason anyone should take a risk they're not comfortable with for someone else's benefit. And about this specific point, you know that almost any executive out there that you most likely know has at one point or another sold stock. And even though I'm not trying to say that XRP is stock of Ripple, I will say that it's literally about your risk. It's not about what you think the company will get to, because I, for example, think XRP can go to a certain amount of dollars. That's not saying anything because people will go crazy about that. But let's just say I think it can really go quite high. That doesn't mean I'll just keep it up forever. I might just sell some XRP at one point or another. Even though I still predict it to be higher, it's just to mitigate your risk, right? And that's the same thing for a lot of other things. You might be able to make better choices, okay, if you really think about it clearly. But it's also about what type of risk you want to take and how you feel and everything. There's a lot more that comes into it and goes with it. At least my own opinion goes there. And Jeff Bezos, for example, sells a couple $2 billion worth of Amazon every so often. And people fear for it. People are really annoyed by it. I think every quarter he sells a couple $2 billion worth. He does it, though, because that's freaking smart, man. If his company goes to, a lot lower, let's say, 50% of the value in a couple of years, which it could always be, yeah, at least he got his money, right? You just want to cash it and diversify into other things. I mean, if you made a lot of money with something, it doesn't matter really how or what it is. It's your own choice to do something else with that, right? If you make your money somewhere. And with Ripple's executives specifically, they don't have to keep holding XRP for the rest of their lives. I mean, if they wanted to sell it all, why would they not be allowed to? I mean, Satoshi Nakamoto can sell Bitcoin, right? Why would he have to keep it all because he created it? That's such a strange concept, to me at least. I would say that there's a couple exclusions, if that's the right way to say it. There's a couple points in which this does not line up. For example, if they just made the company and then instantly they're selling their stuff, that's a little bit strange. But then again, from the opposite side, look at the direct listing that Coinbase had. Those guys literally sold their stock to the public because, well, they were bullish about it, right? Well, no, because they wanted to make a lot of money. That's literally why you do that. It's not because you think, oh, we want to open it to the public. No, it's because they want to make a lot of money. The CFO of Coinbase sold 100% of his or her stock. That person can still be bullish on Coinbase, okay, yes. But that person knew as well. It's either going to go down at one point or another, and I can buy it back for cheaper, or I just want to get out of Coinbase and go for something else. It doesn't mean that, you guys get what I'm trying to say here. It's just, I don't think this really is a fair argument. Now, let's see. John Dean, as a lawyer, said, David's point below is one of the most underappreciated or unappreciated perspectives in the crypto community. You can still believe in a token's utility, but sell some at profit to help advance your life goals. Be emotionally tied to those goals, not an investment. Yeah, I would say so. Then a lot of USDT has been transferred from an unknown wallet to Bitfinex. I've just been thinking about this, man. Is this some big whale just trying to buy some crypto? I would say so, right? I mean, $500 million going to Bitfinex to an exchange. That's a lot of freaking money. And that sometimes also scares me. Just the amount of money that's going on in the crypto space here and the amount of transparency you have. It's really funny because in the traditional financial space, you're never going to notice a huge transaction like this. Unless you're a really big guy, you get this on your bank account, every so often. I don't personally, not a $500 million every, maybe once every year or so I get a $500 million. No, just kidding. $500 million. We could just see it being transferred. We could just see everything that's going around. We can actually investigate who sent it and all that type of stuff. It's USDT on the Tron blockchain. We can see what wallet it came from. Hey, we can actually do that as well. It's just, I like this. I find it really funny to just kind of dig myself through the freaking rabbit hole sometimes as well. You can see transactions here. Go through it. Am I going to do that too much right now? No. You can look into everything, but who cares, right? I mean, I don't really care. It's just fun that it's possible. Then, big win for Ripple in Friday's hearing as it seeks to pin down the SEC for lack of fair notice. On Friday's hearing, Ripple revealed that it had already given the SEC access to 2 memos by its lawyers from 2012 and 2015. According to one attorney, Ripple looks set to win the battle on whether there was fair notice by the SEC regarding XRP status, and this could collapse the regulator's case. So Ripple has a couple of defenses, I believe 7, one of them being the fair notice defense. And what's actually speculated right now is that if the SEC did not give fair notice, then this whole entire lawsuit crumbles and Ripple wins. It's actually pretty funny because the lawsuit is kind of invalid at that point if they didn't, if the SEC is now trying to allege something, right, but they didn't do their stuff properly, then you can't really sue somebody for because you were too negligent, if you guys get what I'm trying to say there. It would be pretty funny to see how this rolls out because a lot of people have been bearish on this kind of verdict of financial advice the last couple of days, even I, because of what some lawyers have said. But right now, since the hearing actually came by, a lot of people turned positive. Then again, the price is going down. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening to XRP right now. I guess it's just a ton of fear. People are really, really fearful. It's everywhere. Whatever, man. You know what, guys? I'm still holding my crypto. I still bought the dip a couple of times right now. And we'll wait for, again, another good buy. Later today, I'll talk a little bit more about the price, I guess. For right now, let's just keep with what it is, man. We're just happy to be hodlers. I don't really care about all of this. Look at this. We're coming back up a little bit. I really don't care about all of this. It's just a easy way to make some money, in my opinion. It's just hard. It's just risky because, well, you might be down for a little bit, right? We all know it might happen for a little bit. But the China stuff, it's nothing new. I'll talk about that later. It's nothing new. It's nothing really that strange, nothing really that crazy. It's just to manipulate you into selling your coins, most likely. It's not really that heavy, all of this. All of this is not that heavy. And even if it was, it would usually be, or logically be mostly be heavy for Bitcoin and not for XRP, as the mining sanctions or regulation, once more, does not apply to XRP. It's Bitcoin. And yes, whenever Bitcoin falls, XRP falls. It will still happen like that for a very good while until XRP gets its official clarity. And even then, XRP should have a really, really big market percentage. And even then, XRP should be really integrated into the financial ecosystem. Only then will this correlation stop, because right now, think about it. Most people that have XRP also have some Bitcoin, and a lot of people that have some Bitcoin have some XRP. Same thing for Ethereum and whatnot. There's just a high correlation because, well, it's usually within your bag. A lot of people diversify, and a lot of people have both. So if one of them goes down, people just get afraid of their whole entire crypto portfolio. Just stuff like that. Yeah, guys, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe, and make sure you check out Bybit down below. It's the platform I'm trading on. Once more, links down below. There's a couple of cool bonuses, like a 25 XRP bonus and $2,600 worth for free, whatever. Check it out.